what can you say is your best form of protection in relationships? So we kind of touched on a relationship, but we touch more on the family dynamic and why our nature is what it is.
I want to be seen. I want to be appreciated. So that for me is protection. You're not gonna protect me physically. No disrespect.
No, some women
unless you got guns, unless your name Dee Dee, you ain't gonna protect me.
Sorry.
You're not gonna really be protecting
that out.
You're not really gonna be protecting me like that because I'm not even gonna allow you to protect me.
No, my question was, I'm glad you said that, but my question was, what's your best form of protection in a relationship? Meaning, how do you protect?
Oh, I told you, man. I think that I expressed all of that initially, but even I'm saying within family relationships and my relationship, it's the same thing for me because I am the oldest sister. So I'm the oldest brother to them. I'm the oldest sister to them.
You saying you don't mind stepping in, taking
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I don't mind it. But as far as in the relationship, like I said, feeling comfortable to come to me in your most vulnerable moments. Yeah. It's a list though, G, because sometimes I can find myself getting out of my body. Let's say a confrontation, a disrespectful dude or something like that. I can truly see myself getting out of my body. And that's probably not even protection because I'm not being responsible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
let's
seriously,
talk about it, yeah.
For real. So, but that can be protection for me. But in actuality, we going against these guys and I'm being irresponsible and putting both of our lives in danger, trying to step to you.
Please, okay, so hear me out. I'm not gonna say who it was. We was having a conversation, and the guy was like, "You know, I'm overprotective. I protect woo, but I know him, right? I know that you are easily triggered. I know that you're more reactive than you are responsive. I know that you
That's key.
Don't read the room. Your ego is in the driver's seat. So you thinking about how you could be more intimidating versus being smart. Because for some reason you believe that you over talking, you being loud, you talking this shit, you talking about guns and what you could do.
You think that's,
You think that's what protection is when the whole time you using your brain knowing this shit is not worth it. How can I get my loved ones out of here safely and be smart about the situation? That's the best way.
That's protection.
That's protection.
See, but we mislabel that, you know.
Yeah.
Especially being from where we from.
Street shit.
Exactly.
You not hard. You emotional, my guy.
Yep. And that's where it come from. That's what I was going. That's where I was going.
I'm emotional at times. You know what I mean? Like with sometimes my ego will hop in the driver's seat. But I'm way better now, like with my emotional intellect than I was back then. Because back then it was, who the fuck you talking to? I'm playing in my motherfucking face. Woo. Now I'm finding like healthier ways to release those feelings. Podcasts help.
I can dig it.
I ain't gonna hold you. Podcasts help.
I can dig it.
Yeah, so I'm glad you said that though, because that shit be labeled incorrectly.
I say that, and that wasn't even off of a relationship. That was off of Ariana. That was off of my daughter, because one time we were at the laundromat. She was I think she was like 14. And you know, Ariana, she had a little body growing up.
She developed early.
I hate it. But we at the laundromat, and this dude, I'm putting the clothes in. He obviously does not know she's with me. And that's another thing. Like when I'm with my daughter, people think that that's my girl. And I'd be like, look at the lips, look at the face. This girl looks just like me. But anyway.
When partners are together for a certain period
they
of time,
start to look alike.
Yeah.
So this dude, she's 14. She probably 12. I don't know what the fuck. He trying to holler at her. And I walk around and I see him and I lost my mind. This my baby. So
he don't know this.
He don't know this my daughter though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why would you even try to talk to her? And she looked 12. She don't even look like. No, nigga. These little girls.
You said she got a body.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little teenager body. I mean, listen.
Also, everybody got a body.
Everybody got a body, but I'm saying she's 14 and she don't look 21 is what I'm saying.
Okay.
She don't even look 18. She look like a little girl with a body. And for me, people need to use common sense. Like you know for a fact this little girl ain't fucking 21. So you sitting here, you trying to holler at her and she looking uncomfortable and it's my child. So I walked over to him like, who the fuck? Whoa. Ariana, when everything digressed, because it went up in the laundromat, Ariana told me, no, seriously, Ariana told me that she wished that I wouldn't hold, she wished that I wouldn't do that, especially because it's a man, especially because he's stronger than us, especially because of this. And this is from the little girl's perspective, though. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take that in. And that made me reconsider my approach to certain niggas. Yeah. Because he was a bum ass nigga, but still, he could. It's the couldas, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. So I had to take that into accountability because these are her feelings and it's her body and it's her and it's over her. So that made me sort of
dial back a little bit
when it comes to approaching men. Yeah. In those dynamics. Yeah. It was only because of her. It wasn't even, fortunately, it was because of my child, not because of women.
Yeah. And I used to rise up against men. I still will.
Still do. That's
over
what I'm
a woman.
I still do.
I'm